esto. Bien, bien, venga, le muestro, mire. Ahora sí, ¿cómo le hacemos? Hacer que, a ver qué vamos a hacer. Vamos a hacer lo siguiente, que sería que tenemos que la probabilidad es los favorables sobre los que no, ¿cierto? Sobre todos. Sobre todos. Los que sí, sobre los que no. Digo, sobre los todos. Entonces, ¿cuál es la probabilidad de yo obtener algo? Es hacer que las cosas que yo quiero acá arriba sean más, sean casi iguales a la cantidad de abajo, ¿cierto? A la cantidad de abajo de la totalidad. Entonces, bueno, definamos la totalidad. Mi pez, vamos a hacerle mi pececito. ¿Cómo vamos a hacer para esto? Dame la totalidad, ¿cierto? Me vas a dar la totalidad. ¿Y qué vendría a ser la totalidad? La totalidad vendría a ser, en este caso, sería el lenguaje, ¿cierto? Entonces, me vas a mostrar el lenguaje, ¿cierto? ¿Qué quiero? Quiero que la máquina me dé respuesta de qué. Quiero que la máquina me dé respuesta de qué. Que me dé respuesta de qué. Que me escoja la mejor salida, ¿cierto? Me escoja la mejor salida. ¿De qué? En la producción de código. En la producción de código. ¿Cierto? En la producción de código. ¿Código qué? De texto a código. ¿Texto qué? Texto matemático, mi amor. ¿Para qué? ¿Para qué? ¿Para qué? ¿Para qué? Para hacer cosas más locas, ¿cierto? Para hacer más maravillas. Para hacer más maravillas, ¿cierto que sí? Para hacer más maravillas, ¿cierto? Vea esto. Vea esto que vamos a hacer aquí, mire. ¿Qué vamos a hacer aquí? que aquí, mira, yo quiero, entonces es como una cuestión de ordenamiento, o sea, nada más es un ordenamiento de cosas, ¿cierto? ¿De qué cosas? De código, ¿cierto? Ay, ¿qué cosas? Código, ¿cierto? Código, ¿cierto que sí? ¿Qué se ordena? La cantidad de código. Es que esto es obvio. Es muchísimo. Es que es porque estoy haciendo esto es un curso tal vez muy grande. Entonces, espera, hagamos algo aquí más y ya. Entonces, ¿qué vamos a hacer aquí? Aquí tenemos matrices. Ese es el tema. Son esas vueltas. ¿Cómo les? Entonces tengo que... Pues que al final se termina siendo algo así, ¿no? A ver, tengo... que se puede conocer como... procesar acciones alrededor de la mente usando psicología, aprendiendo cómo producir acciones más mágicas, acciones más nuevas, ¿cierto? A ver, tú le vas a dar aquí y me vas a mandar aquí y le vas a dar aquí a esto. Entonces, mira cómo te explico esto. Mira, te voy a explicar por aquí, ve, mira esto. Mira esta maravilla, esto es una cosa espectacular. Mira cómo se hace esto. Tenemos que 2 puntos. Tienes funciones, ¿cierto? Ordenadas de acuerdo a su funcionalidad. ¿Cierto que sí? ¿Cómo es esto? Pues todas las áreas de las ciencias, ¿cierto? Todas las áreas de las ciencias, pues eso sería un poco de pero ¿a dónde lo resumimos? A que cosas hacen cosas, ¿cierto? Entonces, cosas hacen cositas, cosas hacen cosas, ¿cierto? Si podemos resumir esto a esto, como lo hacen ahora las queridísimas y espectaculares redes neuronales, cierto que sí, obvio que yes, redes neuronales, mi amor, me muestras que te dicen, oye, mira, si estas cosas están aquí así, tiras una probabilidad. ¿De cuánto? Me vas a tirar una probabilidad de la cantidad que yo establezca, ¿cierto? ¿Qué cantidad yo establezco? Pues, ¿qué cantidad yo establezco? A ver, muéstrame. ¿Qué cantidad yo establezco? Yo establezco las cantidades de... ¿De qué? ¿De qué? Yo establezco las cantidades de... espérate, vamos a hacer algo aquí. Yo establezco qué cantidades. Las cantidades que sí sobre la totalidad, ¿cierto? Sobre sí sobre la totalidad, ¿cierto? Entonces, si yo quiero que un pedazo de texto escrito, ¿cierto? O hablado, es speech to text recognition. Así funciona la speech to text recognition, funciona igual. Es el mismo proceso de probabilidad. Entonces, ¿qué se hace? Tú compárame más cosas. Pero para que me compares más cosas necesitas más espacio. ¿Cómo creo más espacio? Pues un tipo dijo, ¿quién era? Dijo que había mucho espacio en lo poquito, algo así, una vuelta así. ¿Y qué más? A ver. ¿Y qué me vas a comparar? Me vas a comparar la sí. ¿De dónde me vas a sacar la totalidad? La totalidad en la speech test recognition. You can use the speech test recognition when from an amount of data, a collection of data around the wave of a word is similar to a wave stored in memory, which is at the same time a representation of probability around an output that must occur as the objective, as the path we're trying to trace in order to achieve an idea, a concept. That's right. So then what we're gonna do with this? Entonces tenemos que we know that the probability of this element is defined by the thought. Yo puedo hacer esto en muchas formas, puedo crear muchas probabilidades, a lot of probabilities around this, and then I can establish the next probabilities by using the last, and then it turns this into a tree that which can compare with itself at the same time that it produces outputs. And then machine learning, that's it, I get it. It produces output that affect the totality, which in turns of course it is in which in turns define the totality of all the probabilities around the new chunk of data that is loaded, that was worked. You learn how it works, and then you acquire the ability to do what you want to make, which in this case is how to produce output. What kind of output? What there is a lot of space in the little infinitesimal, no, in the pequeño, in the little. No sé, it was a physics, but I I believe that it was Feynman, but I'm not sure. But maybe it could be, because probabilities. And then maybe it was Feynman, but I don't. Yeah, it was. I don't know. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. I don't know. Maybe. But okay. So we got this. Yes, and then what? Do you know what? What I want to make is I want to make the function. I want to make the function that make things. The function that make capable to make things. And what is the concept we are struggling right now to make? Struggling in this area of understanding is how to produce mathematic output. Oh my god, that is truly cool. How to produce mathematic output in the reality. How we can produce mathematic output about an idea that I got. I mean, let me tell you this. Imagine if I want to make this head. Yeah, this head. Imagine if you want to make this head. If you want to make this head, you need machines, right? You need machines. You need the prime elements, the prime matter. Prime matter, the raw material, the raw material, which in this case could it be polyester or wood or cotton or another derivative capable to make clothes or whatever you want to call clothes, because clothes is a definition that you create. And if we want to make this head happen, exactly this head, how we can make a head? We need to make a system capable to define those ideas. And how we can enable the system? It turns out that we are capable to make this system, because look at this, the head is already here. And if this thing is already here, if this thing, it means that the ideas, look at that, that the ideas behind the concept of head already was created. The concept of head and all the compositions that build the idea of head already exist, but not in the way we want that it exists, because we want a way of systems being created. We want to understand how that thing happens and how we can use something that we already know to do, in more and better, because that's how things are supposed to be. So, how we can make the head, without the help of humans. Because if you're capable to make things with the help of humans, with the hand of human, with the labor of human beings working and playing ideas in the present time. If we are capable to make that thing happen, if we are able to achieve that kind of component, what could happen? A lot of things could happen. Like what? What thing could happen? What kind of thing could happen? Like, I don't know, my game. I want my game happen. Because I want my game happen. And I need my game. And I need my game happen because it's a lot of fun. And I need someone working to make that thing happen. And who else than the collection of human thoughts, which turns out that I'm already in front of the representation of humans working together to create more qualities in the present time, like this head, because it turns out that it could mean a lot, it could mean a lot. A head could mean a lot, it means a lot, because look at that, it's an amazing head. It doesn't it of course it is. And I like to be around the idea of head. Yeah, I would like to be around the idea of. And then what we gonna do what we're gonna do now that we already got the idea of head working? What we're gonna do now is to deploy the functions. And what functions we want to make? Functions around mathematical ideas, because mathematical ideas are those ideas that we need to be focused at. Those are the union, the junction. Mathematics and computer, but first mathematics and then computers, because maybe it was first mathematics and then maybe it first was the symbol and then the universe, or was the universe and then the symbols. I believe that the first was the beginning. So if we are learning the symbols and how the meaningful experience of life make us believe in components, in this time, if we capable to use the symbols to are the idea of symbols. First words are the idea of symbol. The start are the idea of symbols. The beginning of man of the self. The idea of symbol, the beginning of self. Maybe it could, maybe it couldn't. I don't know, but I could know in the future. There is a probability. And then what we want to know about mathematics, because mathematics mean a lot. Mathematics mean a lot. Like what? No, I don't want that. But maybe. Okay, mathematics mean a lot. Like what? Mathematics means that we want to make of those ideas are the hard. Those ideas are the worst. No, need to create connections. What kind of connections? You need to create patterns. You need to create patterns. You need to create ways to understand what kind of ways the machine needs to understand in order to create the component that we want to search. Mathematical components. Like what? Hey, I want to make this, like 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 this, and like this. Make that. I want that thing being like this, like this, and 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 I want that it was like this, and then make it. And how it could be made? That's the question. That's the question. That's the question. How we can approach this question? How we can approach this question? We can approach this understanding if we generate what? If we're capable to generate what? Let me tell you something. I want to tell you something. Cause when I'm thinking, let me tell you something. When I'm trying to learn about mathematics, what I'm trying to sense is how the men think about mathematics. Cause the man is the idea. The man is the idea. The man is the concept that I've been thinking of. Cause the idea makes the idea, and the concept makes the concept. How we can make the concept happen? How we can make that thing happen? We can make that thing happen. We can make that thing happen. If we start to make what? We start to make what? Let me tell you. Let me tell you, I want to make things happen. What things? Right now, I want to make this question happen. Right now, I want the questions. I want the questions around. On the questions around the concept of the questions around the concept of the questions of university because it's university. Because right now I'm dealing with that idea, and if I want to make that thing happen, what I need to do is to make. What we need to do is to make what? I need to. You know what I need to do? I need to make a 5, like a 5 happen. You know why? Because it makes me go full. Makes me go full. Yeah, that's right. It goes full. What's happening here? What happened here? What happened? What did that thing happen? Look at this. Mira, aquí estamos. Mira, acá estamos. ¿Cuánto? Mucho. A ver, muéstrame a eso. Entonces, I wanted to make a 5 happen, but I would rather prefer having my game because my game will teach me better. But I don't have right now a way to sustain myself and dedicate complete of my action in the development of my game. Because oh my god, imagine that will happen. Imagine if we could make games just by talking, man. Just imagine that thing happen. Imagine if you're capable to make games just by talking, man. Imagine if you give me a game where there is balls everywhere. falling from the sky, and then the balls explode into whatever you want in cats, and then cats will fly and turns out that they are cats with wings, and with wings like planes, not like wings like birds, planes, and then you got planes, and then wood, and you're capable to create something but more meaningful, like you can see it and you can touch it and you can play with them, and that would be so amazing if you can. Oh, that would be so great. Imagine that could happen. That is just so exciting. That, oh man, technology. Okay, we're doing this, and we're going to do what? We're going to make what? Hey, Nate, and you're going to show me if I could make that thing happen, baby. If I could make that thing happen, you know. You know what I want? You know what I want? I want to be this. Where the way, you know, this. And it's that not, that not, that not, that not, that. You got it? You got it, baby? You got it? Cause if you got it, I got it. Then we got that we need to solve this. And what is this? What is this? This guy told me. This guy told me, hey man, I need to solve this. I need to understand mathematics. I need to understand mathematics. Cause I need to understand mathematics. Cause I need to understand mathematics better. I need to understand mathematics better. Cause that's where algorithms occur. And if we're trying to solve algorithms with the help of symbolic approach, how can we do that? With meaningful, definitive ways of things. That's right. We can do that if we focus in our ideas into the deployment of mosaic. That's right. Give me mosaic. Give me mosaic. Give me mosaic. Okay. This guy, hey man, I want to solve this. And I say, hey, what? Okay, how we can do that? How we can approach that? How we can approach that? If we can approach the feeling, if you can approach the feeling, you can, English Argentinian English. What should you say? What kind of question? What kind of living boy? What are you saying to me? Those things are pretty awesome. Those things are pretty amazing. Then what? Vamos a qué? Vamos a resolver ejercicios, papi, porque es que ahí está el tema. Es que quiero resolver muchos ejercicios. Muchos, hasta el punto de que tus ejercicios sean tu desarrollo. Resuelves tantos ejercicios hasta que los ejercicios se vuelvan tan fáciles que necesites hacer más difíciles. Y así, hasta que saques todas. Y más ejercicios, 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 y luego más ejercicios, y luego, ¿qué? Y luego más ejercicio, y hasta que saques la matemática que tú quieres sacar, ¿cierto? ¿Que cuál es? Los juegos, hacer más juegos. Por eso es que Ya te vi, ya te vi. Por eso es que aprender física en luces, o sea, en electromagnetismo, pero en óptica. Y en física mecánica también no, en todo, es que toca aprenderlas en todo para uno poder crear esa física. Esa física. Entonces se reduce a matemática, porque es que entonces la física no es la de la realidad, sino la que uno crea. Obvio. If we're creating physics, we're developing physics around the concept of what? If we're developing physics around the concept of generate new ways to interpret, to approach, to sense, new ways to sense the mind, because the mind don't think in the way physics does, or it does, maybe, because maybe where is the breakpoint? Where is the breakpoint when the mind divides from the reality? There's no breakpoint. So maybe I'm creating the concepts, but I don't want to create the concepts. I want to create all. I don't want a part. I want everything. Everything is like this. I want this happen. That thought happen that fast. I need that thought happen that fast. More fast. No, more fast. Like how fast? Like speed of light. More faster than that. Because if you're able to do that, you're capable to live more life. If you're capable to generate more, you acquire a new way to God, quite an eternity. Like you become God, baby. you became God. Oh man, that's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's pretty amazing. That's so amazing to be true. Cause the emotion make us believe, emotion make us approach and understand our composition. What then we were going to do? What we're going to do right now is we're going to solve this example. Because I want to solve the example, as you could touch me in a new way, in a new meaningful way. What is that, man? What is that, man? Where is that, man? What's that, man? What's that? What's that? Okay. Yo podría crearla. Sí, yo la saco, yo creo que sí la saco. Sí, o sea, si me dejaran hacerla desde... Yo creo que yo sí saco mi matemática, obvio. Sí, ¿sabes? No creo que sea tan... Es probar, es ir probando e ir sacándola. Después de que uno saca los computadores, sí, ¿sabes? Sí, ¿sabes? Uno las saca breve. ¿Cierto? La saca breve. Sí, uno la saca. ¿Por qué? Porque no es tan tesa. No es tan tesa en el sentido de que mira, si vos tenés esto, mira, vos tenés una idea en mente, ¿cierto? You got an idea. You've got an idea in mind. What you want to do. What you want to do is to create it. Is to create it. And how you can do that? You can do that if you're able to define the ways to approach. And that's your language. You create the key point here is where you need to communicate with people to acquire this. That's what I'm trying to learn. I want to learn how people communicate those ideas between each other. That's why I need to understand this, because if I'm not able to communicate my ideas, if I'm not able to communicate my ideas, if I'm not able to communicate my ideas, like this, look at this. If I'm not able to communicate my ideas, then I can acquire the content I want to acquire. So that's why I'm doing this. Just this is the way I believe that it could happen. And it could happen if I learn more mathematics. Yeah, if I learn more mathematics. If I learn more mathematics, because you want to use people in the interaction with each other. That's right. You want to use them to be used with. You want to use them to be used to use. You want to use them to tell you how to use you, by at the same time they're using them and using you while you use them, and try to use how the usement, that's right, the using of the usement. Okay, more mathematics and how I can translate this language into present time with their approach. With their approach, because their approach makes you acquire an effort around the key point, the key ideas. Because if you need to be able to specify the precisely parameter that you want to be modified, and how you can do that if you don't know the language you're trying to be focused on, the kind of objectives that you want to, the kind of idea in mind that you, the kind of idea that you employ every single instant that you sense the movement of the world, every single instant that you sense the movement of the whole concept, because the concept builds the concept, the composition builds the composition. And what we're doing is solving this exercise, because looks like this. You get a matrix called A, then you get 4. The game will be better, but it would be. That's the thing that don't let me. Oh man, I want to make my game, man. I'm just crying because I don't make my game. I want to make my game. I want to make my game. I want to play. I want to be playing, man. Why I could be playing, man? I want to play. I want to play a lot. I want to play a lot. I was always 4 with a 4, 0, 0, and then what? You're going to show me. You're going to show me what? Now here is a -0. Here is a -0. And there, here is still a -0. Look at this. It's a pattern. You want the machine to be able to detect patterns. I want to talk about this, because if I am able to talk about this, I could be able to make a game, talk about how to create more matrices, 4x4 matrix that create animations and create characters and more and animation particles and characters talking and a lot of what. Talk me about this. I want to talk to you about norm 1, the norm 1 of the matrix, the Jacobian matrix for this system is how we can obtain the norm 1, the one norm of these matrices. I can obtain the matrices of these. I can obtain this if I employ this again. Muéstrame esto. Muéstrame esto. ¿Qué es esto? Esto es control aquí. Me lo muestras aquí. Me abres Jacobi. Ahora muéstrame Jacobi. Ay, mírate, vamos a hacer nos tiramos un matlabcito. Vamos a tirarnos un matlabcito. We're going to teach you matlabcito. Nos tiramos un matlabcito. Porque yo quiero hacer todo así. Es que lo que se está buscando es esta velocidad. Así, todo así rápido. Así. Ejecútame esto así al pensamiento. Más rápido. Más rápido. Oye, porque es que el pensamiento es lento, parece. El pensamiento va como a la velocidad de la luz, marica. No, como a la velocidad del sonido. No, pues es que hay unos que dicen que la luz, hay otros que dicen que el sonido, pero están entre esas dos. Yo creo que va como a la luz, si le ponemos fe. Pero si no le ponemos tanta fe, como el sonido. Pero entonces, ¿qué hacemos con eso? A ver, ¿qué hacemos con esa maravilla, parece? ¿Qué hacemos con esa velocidad? Eso es mucha velocidad, parece. Eso es una velocidad increíble. Bueno, póngale que va desde ahí hasta las de domain. The domain using mathematics terms. Ok, vámonos con eso. Tomando como aproximación, muéstrame que yo quiero obtener Jacobi de eso. Para obtener yo Jacobi de eso, ¿qué necesito yo hacer? Jacobi le sacas la matriz, luego de la matriz la multiplicas por el vector x y la sumas c. No, esa es por la iteración. Entonces, ¿qué sacamos de esto? What we're gonna use with this is that we're using the matrices in order to do what? Me vas a sácame la matriz, pero yo quiero una matriz, la diagonal, las de arriba y las de abajo, ¿cierto? Sácame la diagonal también. A ver, ay, no, sí, matlabcito. Mira, vamos un matlabcito. Vamos a un matlabcito un ratico. Porque vámonos un ratico. Vámonos cuánto. What are you saying? Is something. Oh, is people. Maybe. Maybe I could make accents about. First of all, I want to make this happen because everything looks better when you know about accents and people make you feel uncomfortable. This is pretty fun, man. This is so much fun. I'm like a seal. I'm like a seal. I believe like I'm a seal. Maybe I seal. Maybe I'm two seals. Maybe I'm a bunch of seals. A bunch of seals. And then what? Now give me L is what? A is 4 minus 1 0 0 column. If I make that thing like that, how I could like minus 1 4 minus 1 0 0 and then column, then 0, then minus 1, then 4, then minus 1, then minus 1, then column, then 0 0 minus 1 4, and then show me that. Why you don't show me it? Huh. Why you open an Excel? Okay, show me. Show me la. Show me la, ¿qué estás diciéndome, mina? Show me what? If I make like this, what it could open for -1 0 0 comma 0 0 -1 4 no call 4 -1 0. What you gonna do? No. How I can? Vector is different from dart. That's so I make 4 vectors. Yeah, I need to make 4 vectors to make math. Okay. Can I count? Because it does. It is 4 -1 0 0 es igual a -1 4 0 es igual a 0 cierto 4 es igual a 0,0 y 1 es igual a es igual a qué? A es igual a 1, 2, 3 y 4. Sí. No, en math, ya. No, así no es. Quiero que sea. Si te los pido en columna, si te los, a ver, te lo pido así. ¿Qué me muestras? No. No. O sea que en serio se guardan. Se van a guardar así, se guardan se guardan como uno lo necesite sacar. ¿Y cómo uno los saca? Uno los saca en Es que dependiendo del lenguaje que usen, lo sacan de una u otra manera, lo sacan vertical o lo sacan horizontal. Si yo lo quiero sacar aquí, lo tengo que guardar horizontal y luego sacarlo vertical, ¿cierto? ¿Cierto? Sí, entonces sería... Ah, sí. Y luego, ¿qué me va a hacer usted con ella? Usted esa matriz me va a sacar el jacobiano, ¿cierto? Oh, jacobiano. Oh, jacobiano. Jacobi, ¿no? Jacobi, no me olvidé de Jacobi. Acá en la matriz de Jacobi. ¿Por qué? Porque chimba, ¿cierto? Porque esto es una chimba, parce. Esto es una chimba. Vamos a ver, sácame el jacobiano. Ya veré cómo me lo vas a sacar. Sácamelo. Me sacas la matriz que quiero que marque. ¿Qué matriz quiero que me saques? Quiero que me saques la matriz AX por B. Aquí cuál me muestra. Aquí cuál me dice. Hey bro. Me dicen, hey bro. Tienes esa matriz. Sácate esto. Ahora sácame la norma. La norma 1. Eso sería algo así como algo así. Con uno aquí y eso era un punto, algo así. Norma 1. Ese es el símbolo que ellos usan. Entonces, ¿por qué utilizan esos símbolos? ¿Por qué utilizan esas cosas? Porque quieren explicar algo. Quieren explicar dudas, preguntas, interrogantes. Yo lo único que quiero que me expliquen es cómo hacer mi juego. Yo no quiero hacer. Vámonos a ver. Entonces, a ver, me muestras el 1, ¿cierto? ¿Y qué más? Sácame la norma. La norma es para esto. Las columnas y ya. Sí, era la columna, pero la norma 1. La norma 1 es, déjame que te cuento, es un momento. I will explain you. I want to explain you this in a moment. Just give me a second, and I'm going to explain you this in a very meaningful way, in a very minimum description of the present. Very full minimum interaction. You know when. A ver, norma 1 era la suma de... La norma 1 es que... Norma 1 es que, mi amor. La norma 1 es... Suma ramas, las filas. Nada más son las filitas. Nada más son las filitas. Entonces, a ver, aquí me dice esta cosa que la respuesta era un 5, si no estoy mal. Si yo no estoy mal, la respuesta acá es un 5. O sea, no, 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 no. No, no. No, no. La suma de la iteración me va a mostrar lo siguiente. Demostrar que la función ok, me muestran las X, las filas de haber encontrado las X y entonces sería, hállame la matriz de esto. A ver. Usted me va a mostrar la solución como ¿qué hacemos? A ver, me estás mostrando esto para yo hacer luego esto, para yo luego mostrar esto.